All right, Cancer, here we go. This is an energies update for the sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer is the hot spot in this current soulmate cycle. You are, well, probably the most suffering. Any tarot reader will tell you about 85% of their channel is probably Cancerians. And I pulled a cure for Cancer the other night. And this reading is sort of picking up where that left off. So if you haven't watched the Cancer Cure for Cancer for the 16th of August, which is what I dated it for, but it was pulled on the 15th in the evening, you should check that out. But either way, whatever you decide to do, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, if you're a Cancerian and you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. And pretty much, there's probably about 500 Cancers on my Twitter feed who would back that up. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. This is my pre-shuffle, Cancer. I'm going to give you the little flip book cartoon because the Six of Swords has a couple of meanings. The energy off that card is two-way. It's someone who wants to sneak away, moving away from you, and someone who sees you as the calmer waters. They see you as the rainbow, the happily ever after. So if you watched that Cure for Cancer the other day, this is going to be very enlightening to you. Unfortunately, regardless of what this means, and I can't tell because there's two energies attached to it, which is why I kept flipping, I got the Queen of Cups underneath it. There's a lot of love in this connection. On the surface, it looks over. It looks like everybody's moving away from everybody, and that's it, it's done. It's what I've been talking about here in mid-August, especially with the All Signs mid-August wrap-up. It's what I've been talking about the pre-poll to that, the 3 quick card pre-poll to that All Signs. I mean, it's right here. Yeah, on the surface, it looks like somebody's moving on. But also the energy attached is someone isn't. Why? Because there's big love here. The Queen of Cups is the most love one person can feel for another in my readings. The universe knows that. Gives the full cup of love. There's a lot of love here. There's an obsession here. There's your person's own devil energy, the static devil energy. And we talked about this in the All Signs, which you're all over, by the way. We talked about this in the mid-month All Sign overview. This person has some static devil energy around them from the people they've been associating with, from things that happened to them in their life, from past pain they haven't dealt with, and all of that. In spite of all of this love, this is why there's two energies attached to this card. I'm being transparent. I'm showing you what I normally wouldn't. I would just normally pull the reading and keep all this to myself. Why? So what's this causing them to do, this devil? It's causing them to be the Burger King, the Emperor. Male or female, it's someone who has to have it their way. That's taken from an ad campaign, as you all know, from Burger King, where you get the Whopper your way. The thing is, you never get the Whopper your way, I always say. But what do I mean by that? Well, the best way to live one's life, which your person isn't doing. So I'll tell you, because you're here, you might as well benefit from these readings beyond just insight. Best way to live your life is to realize that you can't control anything going on outside of you. You'll never, if you listen to me right now, you'll never get mad at another person again in your life. Because I never do. Why? Because I know that I can't control what other people are going to do. I can't control anything outside of me. The only thing I can control is me, the inside of me. How I am, who I am, what I am. So I'm always just me. And that's the thing, People are worried that I'm going to change because now the channel's growing and I'm going to change things, or I'm going to have to, or whatever. I get those emails all the time. I'm not. I'm just me. I'm always me. Whether I have 6 subscribers or 60,000, I'm still going to be Steve. Your person changes and adapts based on the people around them, and that's part of this devil energy. They're influenced a lot by outside energies, and that's the problem with the Emperor. The Emperor has to have things their way. They try to control the outside influences, and in the process, they create a pretense for themselves. They put out, I'm not interested, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. It's all fake. It's a fake emperor because the devil's sitting on top of it. And devil energy is an illusion. It's fake. It's not real. It's like the shyster who, give me $100,000, you get $1 million back in a month. All the paperwork looks good. Yeah, it all looks good. You want to write that check. but that paperwork was just run off at Kinko's 5 minutes earlier. The ink is still wet. It's all bullshit. It's all phony. So, for you, your life lesson I'll give you here is, quite frankly, before we get started with the reading, you can only control yourself. Just always be you. Don't give any outside source the power to ruin your day, ruin your life, ruin a minute. You can't control that. Your person needs to learn that. That's part of what this devil energy is. Because underneath this, what this is causing is indecision. Two of Pentacles. This is far from dead. In the 5D, this connection is thriving. I look at it in the 5D, I feel it, it's beautiful. We got a happy couple holding hands, skipping through a field. In the 3D, it's your person's demons and this Burger King shit that's causing this Queen of Cups to not be able to give the love. And a double energy around this Six of Swords, which is someone both. Schrodinger's person, we'll call it, right? Someone who, the box is closed, and a person, your person is inside, and they're both moving away from you and coming towards you at the same time. And underneath that is the Four of Wands, just to be clear. That's what's underneath it all. Four Wands. A twin flame, deep soul connection, either or, and the potential for great happiness here. What you end up with is someone who's just spying on you, the Page of Swords. So that's your preamble to this reading. This is a very important reading. The energies here in mid-August are very powerful, very important. We got a very interesting astrological event coming up here, which is about to pull on the energy in a very interesting way. That's why I say that. And I'm going to shuffle the deck. As I shuffle the deck for you for our reading, I'm going to tell you about that. And that's Uranus going retrograde, which is happening very soon, within the next couple of days or so. Uranus going retrograde, in my experience, from my notebooks, when I look at it, I'm not an astrologer. An astrologer might disagree with me. I don't know. But I track things and I spot patterns. And when Uranus goes retrograde, yeah, some of the spontaneity goes away because Uranus is kind of erratic. It brings surprise events to you and things like that. But it also smooths the road out. In other words, when Uranus is direct, it's like driving through a canyon. You got to keep downshifting when you come to the turns and things like that. But when Uranus goes retrograde, you're coming out of the canyon and you just got wide open road in front of you. All right? Wide open road. You can put it in top gear and hit that gas pedal and just go. That's what's happening. That's the energy that's the planetary influence that's going to be pulling on the energy here in the coming days. So this is a very important reading. Universe, give me the current soulmate cycle. What's going on? Give me a reading on that reading I just gave them from the bottom of the deck. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go. Here's our card before the cut, just to prove to you. I read the energy first. Cards are just pretty pictures for you lot. Right here, the World. The most powerful card in the Major Arcana before the cut. A cycle's trying to end here. The universe itself is trying to open the Schrodinger's box, that is your person, both moving away and coming towards you. When Uranus goes retrograde, starts pulling on the energy, a decision is coming here. A cycle's trying to end. What's the card that comes after that? What are we following up the world with? Yeah, I believe this is true. Ten of Wands. You're very heavy on your person's mind. Very heavy. If you don't believe that, then you're not open to it. You got a conduit connection with this person. It's not a string, it's not a rope, it's not a wire. It's a fucking conduit. Just relax your mind, shut your brain down, and you'll feel everything they're feeling, especially because you're a Cancerian, cardinal water sign. You probably, for a lot of you, your person's an air sign or a fire sign, because Cancers attract those like moths to a flame, because you complete them. You have something they don't have. You could feel everything this person's feeling if you shut your brain down and you listen to that energy. There's more going on around you than the five senses of your 3D senses can pick up on. And that's the magic that people miss. That's the magic I talk about. I always get on people that tell me they don't believe in magic. It doesn't happen. Yeah, it does. You're just not paying attention. Your brain's too loud. Magic don't happen in the brain. It happens in the soul. And that soul energy is much quieter than your brain. You need to shut that shit down. Your brain is a rock concert. It's like, and your soul is a transistor radio. It's like you standing next to the speaker stack at a rock concert, which if your brain's going crazy, trying to listen to what's coming out of a transistor radio, you won't hear a damn thing. Pay attention. That's what I'm doing here. My brain is off. I'm sitting in a field. I'm neutral. Give me a final shuffle for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a very powerful connection, Cancer. It's a very important connection for both of you. It has something to do with your future, whether it's a future together or not. It's an extremely important connection. Let's go. Somebody's deciding to vacuum right now. How about that? There's your sign. Somebody's vacuuming up your future. Hope that's not coming through on the mic. All right, here we go. The overall energy of our reading is the Eight of Pentacles. And not a very impressive card. You might think, oh, well, I was hoping for something great like the Wheel of Fortune or something. Nah, this is good. This is good. I always pull one energy underneath it. I can feel the energy that's underneath this. I haven't looked. But I always pull the energy underneath it just to kind of give a clarifier to my overall energy here. Yeah, there it is. There's the soulmate connection. Somebody desperately, I mean, you two right here, this is powerful shit. I see all the roots. That's past lives. You know, you've crossed each other's paths every lifetime. It's always for some meaning, for something important. The Eight of Pentacles here tells me this is someone who this connection has caused to do some work on themselves, because the Six of Cups is underneath it. It's the affecting energy of this. It's about them. They've done a lot of work on themselves because of this. They've had to look at some things. You were a mirror for this person. And they feel this connection on a very high level. And you can feel them feel it. They have a little block up to it. Again, they're Schrodinger's person. They're both moving away and coming towards you at the same time. They're jumping around, metaphorically speaking, like their head's on fire and their ass is catching. I'll tell you what. Let's do a reading. Right here, this whole reading's clarifying this person. I think we got an awakening coming a little bit. Right here is the energy around the connection. Right here is how your person feels. Right here is how they feel about you. This is the hidden energy. This is the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything. I'm going to throw some universe cards, and you bet you're sweet. And some of them are. I've seen a few of them. Sweet Cancer asses. But there's going to be a link in the description for an extended. And that extended, I mean business here. I'm fresh off breakfast. I am fresh. I had a good night's sleep. Sort of. Kind of. I'm here. Let's do it. What's the energy around the connection? What's the first card out after this Eight of Pentacles? What I tell you. Again, I read the energy first. Cards are just pretty pictures for you. It's justice. I got justice in the energy of the connection right now. This shit's coming together. I'm just going to shoot straight with you, Cancer. I'm not going to fuck around. This ain't over. Even if it feels like it is in the 3D, I don't give two shits about the 3D. The 3D is an illusion. It's all bullshit. It's shit our brains tell us. Our brains create all sorts of things that aren't there. I personally, as an energy reader, live my life very little in the 3D. I do. Very little. It's so much phoniness, I can't even take it most of the time. Justice in the energy of the connection in my reading. What did I tell you about this card? Because of the Six of Cups underneath it, it means that somebody's worked on themselves. This connection has profoundly changed your person. This is someone who looked in the mirror, and you were the mirror. Didn't like what they saw, ran from it, and did some work on themselves. I don't think they've changed. It's Minor Arcana. I don't think they've done a huge Dark Night of the Soul, but I do think this is a different person. This is someone who's coming to some realizations that you're a lot more important than just some fuckwit that they can piss off. You know. I believe that's true. This is a powerful card to fall here. And I expect nothing less in a Cancer reading. Right here, how your person feels. In their emotions. 3D. Yeah. 3D in their emotions. Three of Cups. Now, a lot of readers read this as a third-party card. That's not what this means here in my reading when it falls in their emotions. In their emotions, they want to talk to you. They want to straighten this out. They want union with you. They want the flow of water, the flow of emotion. It represents the flow of emotion. This card represents magic. It's a card of communication. They want to talk to you. Birds are communication. The sun illuminates everything. There's a lot of misunderstandings here in the energy. There's a lot of things that can be easily cleared up. Communication is the key. And they want to do it in their 3D emotions. They actually want to. I don't think that's what they're showing you, but it is what they want to do. This is amazing to have justice here, by the way. It's fucking amazing. Now the universe don't want to talk about a third party here. It wants very clear. It wants to. These cards want to talk about you and this connection, because I think a lot of you are suffering. A lot of you might think that this is over, or it's all in your head, or all this. I'm done with that. I'm done with even hearing you tell me that, because I know what's going on in the 5D. Because that's where I live for the most part. I like it better. There's a lot more truth there. In fact, it's all truth. Right here, how do they feel about you in their soul? 5D. How do they really feel about you? Yeah, I know. I read the energy first. I wasn't expecting a bad card. I wouldn't have set it up like all this if I was. Right here, I'm holding the cards right here. I ain't looking at them. 10 of Pentacles. Red with the Justice. Yeah. These cards together, excuse me, with union here in the middle in how they feel. And this work they've done on themselves when they looked in the mirror and realized they fucked up. That they had to do some work on themselves. These two cards together right here, you're the real deal. They know you're the real deal. If they do have a third party on their side, that's not the real deal. They know that. They know that they're not entertaining any other options but you. In the 5D. In the 3D, they might be. They might be banging their way through town. They might not even be able to go to the grocery store and not run into somebody who ain't seen them naked. I mean, it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. 3D. I don't give two shits about the 3D. The 3D, as I told you, is illusions and little fairy stories our brain creates for us. I hate the 3D. I'd live completely in the 5D if I didn't have to pop out once in a while to pay taxes and make sure the lights stay on. You know, I love the 5D. It's one of the benefits of this curse, which everyone calls a gift that I have, which I use it as a gift to help people, but it is a curse. It allows it in the 3D. It allows me to see how full of shit people are. 78% most is in my research. 78%. Only 22% of people are being honest with you at any given point in time throughout your day. You know, they're not doing good. They're not feeling good. The pictures they put up on Facebook, all that stuff, not good. They were fighting just before it, or they're just miserable. They are. I had to learn over the years how to put blocks up to my energy reading because I couldn't go to fairs or concerts because most people are just fucking miserable. Even couples you see holding hands, you know, they're not happy. And any energy reader will tell you the same thing. We all have to learn how to put blocks up because of this very thing. You're the real deal. This top row is very powerful. This person's gone through some profound changes. They've done some work on themselves. They've looked in the mirror. And they want to talk to you. Hidden energy, red with justice. What's the universe want to tell you? It ain't over. Judgment. See, I know what I'm talking about. I'm very serious here today. I make a few jokes. I won't keep you laughing. But this energy right here, it's almost annoying to me. Because the universe is trying, right here, here we go again. Right? This is here we go again upright. That's the easiest way for me to phrase it to you. The universe, justice and judgment are read together. I got judgment and justice together. The energy around the connection and what the universe wants to tell you about it. This ain't done. It seems dead for a lot of you in the 3D. I don't give a shit. In the 5D, it is not going anywhere. And this person knows, even in the 3D, that you're the real deal. They're not going to, you know, even if they told you, we're done, I want to come get my stuff, I left a coat at your house, and blah, 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 fine. Let them come get the damn coat. It's just going to cause them pain. They're going to regret it on the way back. Oh, shit, that didn't work. Now I got nothing there. You know, that's what they're going to be thinking. This ain't dead. This is the message from the universe. Right here, final outcome, red with this. I want to talk to you, Cancer. This ain't dead. I know this is death, but it's death rebirth. Death represents one thing ending and another thing beginning. Death, rebirth, reboot. There's a reboot coming to this. The final outcome here is death. This is powerful. Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana in all the right places. And all this Ten of Pentacles says is they know you're the real deal. It's Three of Cups, Minor Arcana, but a very powerful Minor Arcana card. They want to talk to you in their emotions in the 3D. They've realized this. But as we saw from the pre-shuffle, I ran through it, their devil energy, the static devil energy around them and causing them to become the emperor is what's putting a block on this. And they may not even realize they're putting a block on it. They may just be behaving the way they're used to behaving. But I got two cards that mean basically the same thing. Kinda, sort of. Something coming back from the past that isn't dead. And something, an old cycle of this. This is kind of like the world. Excuse me. This is kind of like the world. A cycle of this is coming to an end. And a reboot is coming. I'm going to take a little swig of water and we're going to clarify. Hold on a minute. I'm losing my voice here. There we go. Got something caught in my throat. Let's go. Let's clarify. Why's justice here? My God, what's going on today? Oh, you know what? I opened that damn air freshener. That's what it is. Why's justice here? I'll show you the bottom of the deck. I use it to help me read the clarifiers. The crossing card for the clarifiers is the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's out in the cold. I think somebody's fixing to come out of the cold. Yeah. Excuse me. The Empress. They know that you're the real. Again, it's just the same thing. There's a magnetic pole here. Nobody going anywhere. This connection is fine in the 5D. It's fine. It's thriving. It's beautiful. It's something spectacular. They cannot escape you. They know it. They know you're the real deal. They're not entertaining, even if they are banging their way through their town, they're not entertaining any other person in their mind for long term but you. And I know that's hard to believe. I know it's right there in the energy. And in fact, the more you think it's over, these cards together, all of these, tell me, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, tell me the more you think this is done in the 3D, you're doing too much thinking. That's the problem. The more you think it's done, the less done it actually is. Because the brain's job is to protect you. The brain is in the 3D. The soul is in the 5D. The brain's job is to protect you. And how does it protect you? It gets louder. It gets louder and louder and louder to shut down that little transistor radio that is the soul energy. Your person cannot resist this. Nothing resists the Empress. In the Light Seer, it's the best hits in the tarot. Nobody resists that. The Empress walks into a bar, everybody turns around. Everybody interested. It don't matter. Gender don't matter. Like, everybody's like, I'll hit that shit. Straight up. Why is the Empress here? Another Major Arcana. Strength. 3 Major Arcana cards, 3 powerful Major Arcana cards in the energy around the connection. And the message from the universe is an extremely powerful Major Arcana card, first card out. These are all read together. 4 Major Arcana cards right there read together. We can even forget about this one for the moment. This ain't dead. They've been working a long time. This lion wants to... the next card out is this 3 of Cups. This is energizing this 3 of Cups, making it more powerful. These are 3 big cups. Right here, this lion wants to bring you the rose. I'm drawn to the rose from the 2 of Cups in this deck. But I'm also drawn to the infinity symbol on the forehead. And whenever I'm drawn to that, this thing keeps coming around and around. You have a karmic tie to this person. This is all karma right here. It's not dead. The strength card off of the Empress in this deck is there is no escaping this connection for this person. You know, the onus is on them to come in and talk to you. They feel like you're slipping away. I feel that in the energy. And it's driving them batshit crazy. Why? Because there's a magnetic pole here. They've been working a long time to get the strength up to come talk to you, to get the nerve up. There's fear around the strength card. That's the implication of the card. They've been working a long time. It's very clear in the energy, and I will hold firm. I will fight to the death that I'm reading this energy right, and I know I am. I know 100% that I am. This is very, very, very clear. The universe made it clear to me early on, in early Cancer readings, that I was some sort of conduit for this connection. And I believe that's true. And a lot of Cancers would agree, and the growth of my channel would agree. And I know that a lot of you just you're not seeing anything in the 3D, and you think, well, we're just going to dissipate off. It's not. There ain't a card reader watching this that would say this is over, with justice, when the Empress on top of justice and strength next to the Empress, and judgment and the message from the universe, and death and the final outcome, and 3 of Cups and how they feel about you. You'd have to have your head checked. You should take your card. If you think that this is over, looking at these, and you're a card reader, forget energy, you're a card reader, you should take your cards and throw them in the damn barbecue and let them burn, because you should not be pulling cards. I don't even read cards. I read energy, and the energy around this is screaming at me. This is crazy. What's this three of Cups here? This person's stubborn. This person is stuck in their ego and stubborn, and the ego is going to lose, because the universe is going to come in and pull the plug on that rock concert that's drowning out that transistor radio of the soul, and all that's going to be left is that little radio playing. Imagine a rock concert, right? Someone's trying to listen to a transistor radio, and then someone pulls the plug, and then the whole crowd is there, and all they hear is the little transistor radio. That's your image for your mind, and that's what your person's going to be left with, and that's the moment. That's the Tower moment. It's coming. That's the 3 of Swords and the Tower, which we saw together recently, which was what I was waiting to see, because that's the moment where it all changes. What do we got here? 3 of Cups. Why is the 3 of Cups here? They're conflicted about it. The 5 of Wands. Yeah, they're getting in their own way. They're getting in their own way. This is the brain. It's a weak. This card is surrounded by cards that are so much more powerful than this. This is weak. The 5 of Wands is bullshit. It's it's pettiness. It's weak. They're getting in their own way. It's the only thing stopping this from coming together. Communication solves the problem here, and they're not going to win. I don't care. I was trying to decide whether I was going to pull the bottom card or the top card for the next one. I do that all the time. It don't matter. I'll pull them both. The bottom card, had I gone with that, is the Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. Communication. This is no match. This 5 of Wands is no match for the Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. Fine. Okay, I'll pull the top card. Crossing it is the World, the most powerful card in the Major Arcana. It is a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. The Wheel of Fortune, the World on top of the Wheel of Fortune, stopping communication only by the 5 of Wands. And fine, you say, well, what's the bottom card now, Steve? It's the fucking Lovers. Okay, sure, I'll do that. There you go. The Lovers. They are feeling this connection. This is what they're feeling. This is in their emotions in the 3D. Look, I'll run it through you like a little cartoon. I want to talk to Cancer. I want to get some emotions flowing here. We need to get this straightened out. Oh, but I don't know. What are they going to say? Oh gosh, I don't know. It's not really the way I wanted it to happen, because I'm the fucking emperor and I got to have everything my way. And the universe comes in. Mommy and Daddy walks in. 3 cards. Mommy, Daddy, and Grandpa. The heads of the family walk in. No, it's destiny. You are to speak to Cancer. Yes, it's destiny. You are to speak to Cancer. A cycle is ending. And I'm going to shove it down your throat. You have no choice. This card is the choice. It used to be called Choices. It's Major Arcana. It's the most poorly read card in the tarot that I've seen out on YouTube, because the energy coming off this card is always very clear to me. Ain't nobody got a choice. Your person, there is one road for your person to turn on, especially with the World And the Wheel of Fortune here, one road they can turn on, and it's towards you. Look at this. A magnetic pull. This ain't over. Universe saying, I'm going to keep trying and trying and trying until this son of a bitch brings this rose to Cancer. There's one road. Yeah, they can use their free will. They can go all Toonses the cat on it, like they usually do, and turn the car into the woods and run it up on rocks. But that causes a tower. Then they're sitting there in the woods on the rocks because they use their free will against all this, defying mom, dad, and grandpa. And while they're waiting for a tow truck, they got nothing but time to think about you. And that's where the regret cards come in. And this is a cycle that we've been on here over and over again. Then they finally get their car back on the road and they limp back toward the only damn road they can actually turn down. And old Toonses will do it again, over and over again, but it's getting harder and harder. Empress and Strength together on top of Justice, it's getting harder and harder for them not to reach out. Because you're getting further and further away as time ticks by. And this is a destined connection. It's very clear with Wheel of Fortune, the world. And the universe is screaming at them to reach out with you. Screaming. I am too. I am too. Because this is a very important connection. If nothing else, the closure will allow for the learning to really sink in. And I believe this is very important for both of your futures, whether you're together or not. There's something very important here. We're going to pull another twin flame reading very soon. And I'm going to get to the bottom of why this is so damn important to the universe. I'm going to do a very unique twin flame reading, one like nobody's ever done. I'm going to find, we're going to actually, well, we're going to talk to God in a way in that reading. Sort of. Not really, but sort of. Okay? So that's coming soon. Maybe this week if I get the energy up to do it. Right here, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're the real deal. They know it. They feel it in their soul. Anyway, this is soul energy here and how they feel about you. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Toonses the driving fucking cat. I'm telling you, this goddamn person. Temperance, another major arcana. Look at the fucking major arcanas. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 major arcanas on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 major arcanas on the damn table. And a 3. The things stop, and the only thing stopping them from coming towards you right now is 5 of Wands. I swear to, I shit you not. The only thing on this table that says, no, I don't want to, is 5 of Wands. And that poor little 5 of Wands is surrounded by the Empress, Justice, Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Lovers, and Temperance. And now Temperance, the card of the Angel. This is, you're the cure for this person. This is what this means. This cures the devil. We already saw the devil energy. I told you about the devil energy in my pre-shuffle. This cure, you're the cure for this person. You're their earth angel. You're, I mean, however you want to phrase it. You are their fucking Obi-Wan. It's a card of patience. It's got a great blue heron on it. Very patient hunter. This little sucker. He'll sit on a rock. Not that little, really. But he'll sit on a rock for hours. Little fish thinks it's safe. You are energetically being patient. And I also want you to see the colors here, because color is energy. You can read cards by color. Look how these two cards bleed together. Look. I can put them together. They almost bleed into one another. Yeah. You're not only the real deal, the Ten of Pentacles, you're the fucking savior. And you have been. It's clear from the energy around this 8 of Pentacles, and it's clear from the Justice card that's here. It is clear from the Empress, and that's why they've been getting the strength up. You make them weak in the knees, and they don't like it because they're the Emperor. Nobody makes the Emperor weak in the knees. People come to the Emperor. Come, kneel before Zod. Right? You know, fucking Superman. And just like in Superman 2, like I said, Zod didn't know Superman had his powers. When he said, come kneel before me, Zod thought, well, you're mortal now. Ha 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 ha. No, there ain't nothing mortal about you in this connection. This connection is, yeah, it's important for your person. We talk about the lessons that the Divine Masculine needs to learn. But I'm telling you, most of you are the divine feminine, and if you don't believe a word I ever say, no, Steve, it's over, my person's not coming. The Five of Wands is going to defeat all of this major arcana energy. It's some strange twist of reality that can't possibly happen. Fine. You don't believe a word I say. But this connection is very important for your future. Whatever it is, you must learn the lesson here that you have to learn. Whatever it is. It could be the lesson that the 74 Pinto twin flame reading taught you. But I think it's more than that, and that's why we're doing another twin flame reading soon, because the universe is trying too hard here. I have seen connections. I've been studying connections. I started with the 1984 cycle. I was about 8 or 9 years old. I started to figure out that connections went in, what they were and all that kind of stuff. I've never seen the universe try so hard. It usually tries 1 or 2 times and gives up. The universe, I always say, is a fickle old gal. And yeah, it's a gal. She ain't got time for nonsense. The universe is making time for nonsense here because this is nonsense. It's Five of Wands. And in the extended reading, we're going to pull on all this. We're going to pull on this Five of Wands. We're going to pull on the devil that we got earlier. I don't know. This is a very important reading here. Right here, Temperance on top of Ten of Pentacles. Why's Temperance here? Nine of Swords. This fucking kills me. This is my discombobulated critter on this card. This is someone who is creating their own drama. Again, this is no different, and it's even a color match if you look for the Five of Wands that's underneath there. It's a gray background. The Five of Wands is the only thing stopping this thing from coming together. This person standing in the way, standing in their own way, and creating stories in their head. Saying things similar to what a lot of you say on their side. Well, maybe this isn't real. Maybe it's just my imagination. They've never felt this way about anyone before. Neither of you have no benchmark. Neither of you have a benchmark for this. It's all uncharted territory. You don't have another twin flame. You don't have another deep soul connection on this level. Look at the fucking Major Arcana cards here. I mean, they're flying out of my deck. For God's sake, you don't have a benchmark for this. But you are watching tarot readings. You're getting the inside info. You're also a Cancer. You're a cardinal water sign. You're able to process emotions better than your person. Your person is out of their league here. And if they think they can escape, they're wrong. Nothing escapes the Empress. Not a chance in hell. You let the Empress get away. You do? You let the Empress get away? It's a recipe for regret. It's a recipe for big regret that ruins, whatever. It is what it is. Either way, I'm going to make sure I'm your reader. I'm going to make sure you get your lesson and your future goes good because of this. Your person, well, you know what? If they want to keep being Toonses the driving cat and turn into the woods and knock yourself out, I'm not going to buy them another Prius. I'm not going to keep buying cars for your person, and you shouldn't either. The universe eventually is going to stop too. I can't believe that you're not sitting on the couch feeling each other up with the Nine of Swords. This is bullshit in how they feel about you, stopping them from coming towards the Temperance here, which is a card of communication for me when it falls in certain positions, and this is one of them. And this Five of Wands going up against these behemoth cards. So let's see what the universe wants to say here. Judgment. It's not over. That's the message behind that. Might feel like it is, but it ain't. Why's Judgment here? I'm afraid to look. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Universe going easy on us. Six of Pentacles. It's instability within. It's the card out after the Nine of Swords. So, the reading kind of flows. The energy flows like a river through the reading. Think of it as a river. The instability in this connection is caused by all of this on both sides on some level. That's why I keep telling you, put your fancy bikinis on and go out to the beach. Go. Have some fun. Winter or summer, don't matter. Go ahead and do it. Go enjoy yourself. Have some fun. Take away some of your energy to lighten their energy. It's what the universe is saying right here. This is the universe's way of saying, go put your fancy bikini on and go let somebody smack your ass. I mean, that's really what it's saying. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? This connection's way out of balance. The universe is trying to balance it. We see it here with the scales of justice. Six of Pentacles. Why is it not over yet? Would be the question I would ask. We ask why. That's what the clarifiers are. It's not over yet because, first of all, the Six of Pentacles is red with the Empress. The Empress is a magnetic pole. Why are they trying to get the strength up? This card, the King of Pentacles, my 8-point buck with the rainbow antlers. Hunters all over watching this right now, creaming themselves. Are going to have to get new underwear on. Right here. Strength card. Why are they trying to get the strength up? Why? Because whether you realize it or not, I'm just going to say it. I don't mean it literally. You're so much better than this person. You truly are. You are, and they know it. And that's part of what all this is about. 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands. They got to get the strength up to come in. And what's blocking them is they're getting in their own way. Because they're intimidated by you. This is, it's the King of Pentacles. It's stability. It's what you are always represented by in my Cancer readings. And it came out from the universe. The universe is basically saying here, I asked the universe, why do you keep trying? Why isn't this dead? Why? Because, because it can't be. It's an important connect because you're awesome. Because they can't escape this. They can't go away. It benefits them to learn from this, and it benefits you to learn from it. Energy is just trying to balance here. It's nature. Energy tries to balance itself. How does balance work out in the 3D? Balanced energy is happiness. Somebody here is unhappy. Both of you are unhappy. It's out of balance. It's out of balance energy. Energy tries to balance. Everything is energy. It's nature. Human beings like to think we're something special. We're just energetic beings in nature. It's what we are. Soulmate connections are a real problem for the universe because they go out of balance all the time. Human beings have free will and they think too much. Don't worry about soulmate connections from raccoons or chipmunks. They just come right together. Ain't a chipmunk sitting in its den with its smartphone going, oh God, I hope they text. Oh God, I hope I get an emoji. No, they're just humping. They just come together. Boom. I like that chipmunk. I like you. Boom. In. No overthinking. No 9 of Swords. No nothing. It's human beings that just, oh my God, the universe is just up in arms over human beings. Overthinking, emotional, craziness. It's just trying to balance energy. That's all. You can put all the spirituality on it you want. Use all the fancy buzzwords about this, that, and the other thing, and oversouls and undersouls and soles of shoes and rubber soles. It don't matter. It's just energy trying to balance. And right here, we got out of balance. We got a scaredy cat. Toons is the driving scaredy cat. And you. Spectacular. But this is a very important connection. We are going to we're going to do some voodoo in the extended reading. There's no doubt. This is too many Major Arcana cards. Why is this Death card here? What's the final outcome? Who wins? The 5 of Wands or the 3 behemoths here? Wouldn't surprise me if the 5 of Wands wins with your goddamn person. Death card. Why is it here? Why is it here? Well, this is red with the 5 of Wands. I'm going to move a couple of these behemoths. Look at the energy match. Look at the background. Okay? 5 of Wands is the only thing stopped, except for this 9 of Swords, but we'll leave that out. In their emotions, they want to reach out and communicate. The universe is like, yeah, do it, motherfucker. 5 of Wands, telling themselves all sorts of things, getting in their own way is the only thing stopping it. In the final outcome, on top of the Death card, is the 4 of Pentacles. Red with this. It's fear. It's the fear. This is the fence of fear that's surrounding this here lion and the Strength card, which would overtake this 5 of Wands in a second. It should. But your person is Toons is the driving cat, as we know. Which, if you don't know what that is, just Google it. It's a Saturday Night Live skit where they let a cat drive a car and it just drives off the road. Goes crazy. But anyway, 4 of Pentacles. Fear. It's the card of the miser. It's the card of someone who holds the cards close to the vest. They hold on to their money. They don't want to spend it. This person is, again, Schrodinger's person. They don't want to lose you. They have a fear of that. They fear you might be going away. And they fear coming towards you. And they're letting fear get in their way. Fear holds us back in life more than anything. Fears. Afraid of doing stuff. Afraid of taking chances. Well, you know what? Then you're going to end up in a lot of regret at the end of the road. Ask any elderly person who let fear run their life. They'll tell you the same goddamn thing I just told you. Because I've talked to a lot of elderly people. That's where part of my wisdom comes from. I talk to people. I find out things in advance. I've talked to 90-year-old people who have told me straight up, your entire life, all the shit you're worried about don't matter. It's all stupid, 5 of Wands bullshit. And that's your person. So you take that lesson. Your person's letting fear hold them back. What's the final on this? What happens? Why is death here? These cards are sticking. Oh, Jesus. All right. I got 2 cards and a bottom card that wanted to come out. These stuck together. The Hierophant and the Magician. The Hierophant and the Magician. 2 more Major Arcana cards. The Magician. Okay, this person is manifesting this. They manifested you in. Your connection came together in the first damn place because they were in a moment of despair in their soul, and their soul manifested you two to finally cross paths so that you could be mirrors to each other and help each other, and here we go. Come together. You could find happiness. What is finding happiness? Balancing the energy. You've been connected your whole lives, well before you knew each other. In past lives you were connected. You were born here, you were connected. You've been through your whole childhood connected. I don't care when you cross paths. I don't care if you crossed paths when you were 60. You were connected through your whole life. You came together at the right moment. The universe don't make mistakes. Okay? This Hierophant proves that. You came together at the right moment. It was a spiritual connection manifested in by your person. It's going to result in the crossing energy, the Page of Wands. Communication. They are going to show up as a page, but the end result is, and it had to play this way. There's no way this 5 of Wands stops all these Major Arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Lovers, the Hierophant, the Magician, the Death card, Judgment. I mean, for fuck's sake. I don't have any Major Arcanas left in the damn deck. I got nothing. This is communication. This is a destined spiritual connection that came together, manifested in by your person originally. It's their manifestation. That's part of why the universe keeps trying. It's like, hey, you told me you wanted a rainbow 8-point buck for Christmas. I brought you one. You took it in front of me, unwrapped it, snickered at it, and threw it in the trash. That ain't acceptable. That's what the universe is saying. Metaphorically, that's what it's saying. Really, what's happening here on the science side is energy's just trying to balance. It's trying to do what it does. The device you're watching me on right now is energy doing that. It's energy being knocked out of balance and then balance. Knocked out of balance, then balance. Basically off on, but it's being sent through different things which lower it, raise it, change it, flip it. The end result is balanced energy. If it wasn't balanced, but it's balanced in a controlled way in your device, but if it wasn't balanced, you wouldn't be watching this right now. Your computer wouldn't work, your smartphone wouldn't work, nothing wouldn't work. Everything works because energy tries to balance itself. That's all it is. And boy, has this been going on a spell. I got so many cards out, I'm going to switch decks for the message from the universe. We're going to get the Lightseer out. Give me 3 cards. Oh my God, I picked the Lightseer deck up. I swear to God, I shit you not, the World's at the bottom. Jesus fucking Christ. This is unreal. I mean, it is, the energy here is trying, and underneath it is the Page of Cups. Again, communication. They can't, 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords does not defeat all this Major Arcana. This is not over. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Cancer about this before I go pull the extended reading from hell? And I'm going to tell you what, I am fired up by this reading. It is going to be the extended reading from hell. It's for me. If you want it, I never pitch them. I never push them. They're always there if you want them. This is, wow. I am going to become my street name, the shit, in that extended reading. Because there are far too many Major Arcana cards here. And we're going deep into your person and figure out what the fuck this is. 5 of Wands. The only thing stopping this. This is very close to happening. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Three of Wands. I'm surprised. What do you want to tell Cancer about this connection? Give me 3 cards. All right? Give me 3 cards. 2 of Wands. The universe is correcting me. It says, Steve, well, I didn't give you the 3 of Wands. Okay, Steve? I didn't. But it's the 2 of Wands. We're at the 2 of Wands stage. This person's figuring it out. They're starting to let go of this other wand. There's a whole new world with you. This is a very important connection. All right? They're keeping an eye on you. They're setting the intention to come towards you. They're hanging back in the shadows. The 7 of Wands is the next. That's the second card out. They're hanging back. 7 of Wands. They know you're the real deal. They know you're the savior. You're the Obi-Wan. They know. They feel this connection. How can they not? I can feel this connection. Jesus, I want to call you. Seriously. When I feel, because I have to become the connection to do these readings. And this is just the general, down the middle overview. Your individual stories are little offshoots that come off of this. I feel this connection. I mean, my God, it's unreal. They're hanging in the shadows. They are spying. We saw the Page of Swords at the very beginning in my pre-shuffle. And the last card out is the Queen of Swords. That's communication. Somebody also has a little bit of a block up to this. Their emotions are shut down. That's what this 5 of Wands is. It's your person shutting down their emotions. That's what this is. And in the soul, the emotions are trying to come out. The 9 of Swords is keeping them up. They're confused why they're staying up at night, why they're pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. It's because their heart chakra is trying to open up. It's right here. It's what the universe is saying. And underneath it is the Fool. Mustard yellow dress and all, folks. That's the color of your connection in the 3D. It's represented by mustard yellow, and I've been seeing it everywhere. Everywhere. I walked past a parked car that someone had a mustard yellow sweater folded up on their passenger seat, on the back of it, hanging over the back of it, or sitting on top of it, or something. I mean, it's everywhere. Everywhere. And the Queen of Cups comes back again. I'll pull 5 from the bottom like I normally do. Most love one human being can feel for another. This connection in the 5D is filled with love. It is a giant cup. It is a barrel of love. It's not even a cup. It's the barrel of aces up. It's the ace of barrels upright. It really is. I can feel it. I can absolutely feel it. And just to show you what's under that is everything I've been telling you. It's the 5 of Wands behavior right here. It's the Queen of Wands. On the outside, it looks like it's over. Your person's happy with someone else, or they're happy doing what they're doing, and everything looks so happy, 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 happy. It's a lie. This is what's going on the inside, on the 5D, and the 5D is what matters. The energy will balance here. The universe is not fucking around. With judgment coming out in the universe section, this is an important connection. It's not just you. You don't have to think, oh, why is me and my person important? No, it's millions of you. Millions of you. That's a lot of out of balance energy. There's a lot of people affected by this connection. And tarot readers are getting, anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 or more views on their videos. That's just a great. Most people aren't watching the tarot readings. Mostly because people think tarot is wackadoo and whatever, when they're wrong. It's probably because people keep talking to themselves on the video about invisible forces that they're talking to. The reality is, it's just energy. Whether it's angels or guides or anything, angel is angel energy. It's a band of frequency within the energy of the dark web that connects us all. They're just frequency bands. And we've taken each of those frequencies, and some people put people to them. They put a character to it. This frequency, la 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 la, is Archangel Michael. And it's really just a frequency of energy that if a person is surrounded by it, they come into a lot of truth, for example. And devil energy is also a band. And it encompasses all sorts of things. And people who are surrounded by it, like your person, are affected by it. Your person has abandonment issues beyond fucking belief. Queen of Wands proves that. Queen of Cups, tons of love here in this connection. It's met with pretense. It's met with shutting down the heart chakra. Five of Wands. Your person has abandonment issues beyond belief. But like I've told you before on other readings, they're flipping those abandoned issues. There's a flip-flop happening in them. We're going to pull on that in the extended. All right? We are. I don't even know. I'm just all of it. The extended is all of it. I'm just taking this reading. Why? And we're just going to find out. It's going to be a very powerful reading. I'm going to need a little snack before it. So I'm going to go get that now. The link for it is in the description. I'll be watching it with you. I'll be sitting there eating popcorn, drinking a Heineken, going, God damn, how did I do that? How am I still alive at the end of that fucking reading? That's what I'm going to be asking. Hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope you're paying attention. I hope you take it. I hope you understand that I'm here studying the connection. And I'm offering you things that go beyond a tarot reading. I'm giving you insights, the same things I'm putting in my notebook about it here. There's a big lesson here for you. So I hope you're taking these readings to heart and taking them for more than tarot readings, because there's a fuck of a lot more than that going on here at Steve's Love Tarot, I promise you. So I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everyone who shares. Everyone's welcome here. Everyone. My channel is open, neutral energy. Come on in. I have left the energy completely neutral, so the bad people come and the good people come. Whoever. Come on in. Just flow in. But we do try to keep it positive around here as much as possible. All right. So I'm going to go pull the extended right now. Links in the description. Good luck, Cancer.